What have we just read with Nadia, with Mike, and the jingle? Great. Excellent. So, what have we just read? I like Fira's comment, which is, I'm quite overwhelmed with today's reading of Jeremiah. A lot of things are happening. So, what are those things that are happening? Let's take a look. Jeremiah 37, right?
So we have a new king, because yesterday it was about Jeremiah's trouble when there was King Jehoiakim.
Right.
Now it's King Zedekiah. So
Who apparently, I had a quick second whilst you were reading between your two readings. I quickly Googled this passage. I only managed to get one comment before I had to start listening to you again. But apparently, Coniard didn't last very long. He's a very short king, and the comment said he wasn't up to the job. There were difficult times going on there with the Babylonians and all these kind of like geopolitics, and Coniard was weak. Anyway.
Interesting, and because and this Coniah, he's son of Jehoiakim, and when Jehoiakim did something bad, which was bad in the Lord's sight, so the Lord said, your offspring will not last.
Right.
So actually, this is what happened.
Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's interesting. So this was predicted. That's interesting. So yes, there's a lot. It's quite interesting. So that he went.
Remember we read about it last week. So Jeremiah went to the land of Benjamin to get his plot of land, because we had this in our readings last week. So
he's going to buy it, right?
I think this is what it was.
Oh, implying if he's going to buy it, implying that things are going to go well, and we might live in uncertain times. But we're still going to just go ahead and buy the land.
Yeah, so he did what.
That's interesting.
In spite of all the things happening in terms of Chaldeans besieging Jerusalem.
Right.
So that's where he goes, and he gets
arrested.
Yeah, because they accuse him of deserting to the Chaldeans, and they don't believe him that he's not.
Right. Why did he go? I must have phased out at one, but why did he go to them in the first place? He had a message for them.
No, but he just went to get his plot of land.
I see.
And then he was
arrested.
He was stopped and arrested because they were accusing him of deserting.
I got it. Okay.
And they didn't believe him, so he was put in prison.
And
then King Zedekiah sent for him
for a secret consultation. That was interesting.
I also noticed this detail. So he questioned him secretly and asked him, "Is there any word from the Lord?" Interesting.
That's right. And that's interesting. Pharaoh says the next king doesn't listen to God, but still asks Jeremiah to pray for him. And over there in Jerusalem, an army is coming and going. Then Jeremiah is arrested. So it's essentially these secret consultations.
So he's interested in what the Lord says to Jeremiah. Yeah.
And then he says the king of Babylon. Is that right? He's saying the king of Babylon will not come against. Is that you want me to say this?
Yeah, but he still tells the truth.
He tells the truth.
It's not pleasing to King Zedekiah, and it's also interesting how he says, "Where are all your prophets who prophesy good things?"
You're going to where are all the guys saying things are going to work out for you? There's a big absence of those. Yep, don't hear them screaming from the corner.
Very relevant again, because
that's a good point.
People in power are often surrounded by those who
all the yes people, the yes men. We're going, you're the best. Everything's going to work out, and they aren't even there. So that obviously implies things are going to go badly.
Again, as relevant today as it was.
Yeah, that's so true. And I also love the fact that he then says, "Please don't send me back to the secretary's house." I love the fact it's the secretary's house is actually a prison, and I love the fact he says, "Don't send me back to this." So he was put in a cistern, which I guess is a water tank.
Humid and cold.
And horrible. And then they send him, and I love this detail. So they sent him to the court of the guard,
which is better.
Which I guess is better. It's a proper prison or something, and a loaf of bread was given him daily.
From
Baker Street. I love that idea. It's obviously it's like Depot or something, like Depot in Moscow, which is a nice, it's like the place where the best bread comes from, until all the bread in the city was gone. So Jeremiah in the court. So I guess that's an interesting detail.
Here also noticed this, until all the bread.
Yeah, exactly. Fira made the same comment there. It's really intriguing. So he was obviously there for a long time.
So we food details all the time.
Exactly. That's a great passage.
And
And now, sorry?
I also, yeah, speaking about the second one, about Mark, even though it's so short, a lot of this is what I thought, lots of things are happening here.
Right.
So Vera said this about Jeremiah, but yeah, I think in Mark as well.
And John is also arrested, isn't he?
So
when was John? Oh, John the Baptist.
Yeah, John the
sorry.
Baptist,
Okay,
who we read about
yesterday.
So,
Yeah,
eating locusts and wild honey.
Right.
Yeah, so he gets arrested. And actually it's interesting because later in August we have this, the day when we remember the beheading of John the Baptist. So it's on the 29th of August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
right.
So here he gets arrested, but then he was beheaded.
Beheaded, yeah, because that's coming up in Mark, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because we've got the calming of the sea, haven't we? The calming of the Lake of Galilee. I'm doing the sermon on Sunday. Woohoo. I'm talking about the calming of the sea at Galilee when Jesus walks on the water. But anyway, yeah, and it's interesting. He says, "And follow me, and I will make you fish for people." And immediately they left their nets. I love that.
Yeah. So he calls the first apostles. So first is Peter, Simon, church for St. Andrews, and then then the brothers James and John. So. Yeah.
Right. I love Vera's comments. So what did Zebedee think when his sons get up and go? It's like, guys, we need to do some work here. They immediately called them and they left their father Zebedee in the boat, the hired men, and followed him.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Zebedee probably had all sorts of hopes that his sons would take over the business. But there we go.
They had something else.
They had something much more important to do.
Yeah.
No, it's a great piece. And I love the fact there's no doubt. Immediately he called them and they left.
Yeah.
There's like no kind of, hang on a moment, I'm just going to go and fix this. I need to go and sort that out. I need to pack my toothbrush. I need to go and say some goodbyes. It's just like, yep, they're out of there.
Yeah, again, a very visual description.
Yeah, exactly. There's no sort of, it's just like, there's no doubt. Amazing. Anyway, okay, we've been harping on for long enough. Great. Have a great Tuesday. And maybe you're not here tomorrow, are you? Okay, well, we'll see when the next, what we just read, will take place. But have a great day.
Goodbye.
Bye.